you've traveled down these holes with Alice, then at least for long enough, you have to have come across flat Earth. At least come across it. And maybe you laughed at it or whatever. See, the fake shit that's going on right now is a distraction, but there's a bigger distraction coming, even bigger than this. If you've been at this long enough, you have to know. Or you're part of this plane of existence is flat. And if you believe you live on a spinning ball going through space at all these weird ass speeds, and you believe that you can see light from 93 million miles away, then you are part of this plane's religion. And even people who say all the right things, it's the thing that they're not talking about. It's the biggest and most obvious lie, and puts everything else in perspective. It makes it easier to understand how it could be the way it is. And I've heard all these people who have, they say a lot of good things, a lot of correct things, but they tell you to do your own research and, for the most part, say everything about how everything is fake, but this is the big one. This is those people wearing the mask and bringing themselves to. Oh, you guys are fucked. It's the same thing. You believe the same thing. You believe in that space thing they've created, and they didn't go through all this not to use it. And so, if I hear people saying the right things, they're not saying all the right things, then, I mean, in my mind, they're questioned until, what do you know? Do you have a different brainwashing than the rest of them? It's very, very hard to conceive of how you could, if at the very least, defend it like all out. But the fact that I don't hear a lot of that either. It's kind of just not talked about like I used to hear it talked about all the time in a lot of those circles. But I mean, it's getting close, and not only that, once you figure out that part of flat Earth and that lie and that deception, there's still more. So I know you think it's funny. It's silly. They think the Earth is flat. Listen, you have to. If you're listening to all that other of all the other stuff, then maybe you should just go look at it one more time. Because they all agree on it still. Everything we talk about, everything everyone talks about, the Vatican, the churches, the science, the New Age stuff, the whatever awakening thing that could be real or couldn't or might not be real. The fact that you don't talk about that is the cornerstone of getting to where you say you want. And just so you know, no one's left behind. No one's left behind. Now you may choose to remain in the book of death and, try again.